Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News Today at 6 starts now.
Demanding answers, an advocacy group wants Dearborn police to do more after a video shows a violent encounter between an officer and another man.
And if you're planning to travel for spring break, Governor Whitmer has a message for you as Michigan now leads the country in daily coronavirus cases.
And oh boy, this week's weather roller coaster is finally leveling out. We're starting out cold, but we see a warm up on the way and some sunshine for your Easter Sunday. That's a bit of good news there. Good morning at 6 o'clock. I'm Priya Mann.
And I'm Grant Herms. Thanks for joining us this morning on Local 4 News Today. I mean, it was nice yesterday with all the sunshine, and it looks like it's going to stay that way through the weekend, which is awesome.
Yeah, the sunshine is great, but Grant, I was wondering if Mother Nature got the memo, because it's way too cold.
I mean, this fall spring thing, you warned me, and I didn't believe you. Andrew warned me, and I didn't believe him either, and now here I am, freezing.
Andrew, look at us. All three of us. We're cold.
That's right. Lesson learned, everybody. Hopefully you can learn from us. Well, it is still chilly this morning. Fortunately, not as cold as yesterday morning, but we are looking at temperatures that are sub-freezing. So if you're making your way out and about this morning, definitely need to bundle up, but it does remain dry. Unlike a couple of days ago where we actually had snow on April Fool's Day, no snow again for today, and just like yesterday, plenty of sunshine during the day with a few more extra clouds. Partly to mostly sunny is what I'm calling it. This, of course, is the coldest portion of the day, but temperatures increase from here. We're looking at 50 degrees by noontime, a bit better than yesterday, and even better, getting closer to 60 degrees this afternoon. So yes, the milder weather is just now returning, and today is the first day we'll get a taste of it. And beautiful conditions on tap for your Easter Sunday. We'll get to that in a few minutes. First, we're looking at 31 degrees, 1 degree below freezing, but every degree matters. It feels like it's 25 degrees when you factor in a wind of 6 miles per hour. We'll talk more about those higher temperatures set for tomorrow. Can we keep it going after Easter? Your full 7-day forecast in minutes.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Time now is 6:02, and we're just days away from all Michiganders 16 and up becoming eligible for the COVID vaccine.
According to data from COVID Act Now, Michigan is now leading the nation in daily cases, virus infection, and positive test rates. The state reported 5,498 new cases and 20 more deaths in the last 24 hours. In other headlines, the CDC releasing new guidelines saying it is okay for people who are fully vaccinated to travel. If you're traveling for spring break, Governor Whitmer is asking everyone to get a COVID test once they return.
People are leaving state and coming back in. We are, I think it would be prudent for schools to consider keeping students virtual for a week after spring break. And if there are any symptoms, people should be tested.
The governor says she's only encouraging districts to go virtual following spring break and not ordering them to close. Some districts have already made that change.
Developing overnight, Detroit police are investigating a deadly shooting on the city's west side. This happened late last night on Fullerton and 14th Street near the Lodge. Police say a man was found shot to death in the middle of the street. We'll keep you up to date with any new information. And a 47-year-old youth softball coach who recently coached here in Metro Detroit is accused of sexually assaulting one of his teenage players.
William Kunkel Jr. is now charged with criminal sexual conduct. Victor Williams spoke to Michigan State Police about this investigation.
Well, police are saying these allegations took everyone by surprise. We're talking about charges that range from second to third degree criminal sexual conduct and child sexual abuse activity.
Things like this shouldn't be happening to anyone, especially children.
William Stephen Kunkel Jr. is facing several serious allegations that involves him having inappropriate contact with a minor.
Months ago, this investigation was brought to light.
It's alleged that while Kunkel was coached with finesse fast pitch, the 47-year-old used technology to inappropriately communicate with at least one female athlete. Because of that, MSP was able to work directly with the department's computer crimes unit.
They are experts at what they do, and they are the ones that bring a lot of this electronic information to light.
The Finesse Fast Pitch Program Director tells Local 4 they cut all ties with Kunkel as soon as they heard about the investigation. At this point, MSP isn't releasing what was said between Kunkel and the juvenile victim. We just know it involved the internet in some fashion. Kunkel is now facing 5 criminal charges as a result. Turns out he also works as a field representative for the state's Department of Technology, Management and Budget. According to his LinkedIn page, he's been appointed to the coaches pool for USA Softball since 2017. MSP, however, is concerned that there may be other victims who have yet to come forward.
If we've got anybody else that's been affected by specifically Mr. Kunkel, that they please reach out.
And this man was given a $50,000 bond. If he's able to pay, he'll have to undergo several mandatory conditions. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Well, 3 months after the deadly insurrection at the Capitol, another attack leaves 1 Capitol police officer dead and another injured.
Police say that's when a 25-year-old man drove his car into 2 officers and into a barricade Friday afternoon. Officers say the man then got out of the car armed with a knife and ran at the officers. That's when police shot and killed him. Officer William Billy Evans died. He was an 18-year veteran with Capitol Police.
I just ask that the public continue to keep U.S. Capitol Police and their families in your prayers. This has been an extremely difficult time for U.S. Capitol Police.
The other officer who was hurt is expected to survive. Police say they don't have a motive yet for the attack. A Dearborn police officer is being investigated for excessive use of force after a video of an arrest goes viral. Now, the video is tough to watch and shows a violent arrest by a Dearborn officer and a man who activists say is homeless and suffers from mental health issues. The highly edited video was posted on Instagram, and the activist group Michigan Liberation and Accountability for Dearborn is calling on the city to do something.
I've been advocating for changes in the police department, for, the police not to respond to those with mental disabilities. And this repeatedly happens.
Dearborn police did release a statement last night reading in part, "We're doing a full investigation. There's a lot of false information out there. We will have a full disclosure next week."
Ron Weiser sending a clear message to the University of Michigan Board of Regents that he will not be resigning in the wake of his controversial comments. Weiser is a U of M regent and also the chair of the Michigan Republican Party. He came under fire last week after calling Governor Whitmer, Attorney General Dana Nessel, and Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson the 3 witches. He also joked about assassinating Republican Congressman Fred Upton and Peter Meyer. While the board does not have the power to remove him from his elected position, they did vote to censure him.
I am sorry and regret my poorly chosen words that were offhand remarks made at a private Republican Party meeting. I agree with part of this resolution, but I will not resign. I pledge to be part of a respectful dialogue going forward and challenge my colleagues and others to do the same. I will not be canceled.
Weiser would leave the meeting just seconds later. The censure vote passed unanimously, with 1 Republican regent abstaining from that vote. Well, happening today, Belle Isle will be getting into the Easter spirit.
Yeah, the Dawson Great Lakes Museum is inviting families to take part in the first ever Easter egg extravaganza. There will be lots of fun things families can do. Kids can hunt for eggs and get a special prize if they find that golden egg. After the hunt, families can enjoy arts and crafts and some lunch. There are 2 staggered entrance times to ensure social distancing. One is at 10:30, the other is at 12:30. Now, tickets are timed and they're limited, so it's important to reserve a space at the Detroit Historical Society website. Remember Easter egg hunts?
I do. I was never very good at them, though.
Neither was I. I was like, I would have no chance finding that golden egg.
I would also take other eggs and then eat the candy out of them and then put them back.
You did not.
Every now and then. Let's just move on. We got a lot more coming up this morning.
Yeah, let's check in with Andrew.
Yeah, no one's watching. It's just between the 3 of us, right? Out there right now for your Easter weekend, shaping up to be a lovely one. We got some extra clouds that are just now joining us. We've got some high and mid-level clouds that are overhead, but no precipitation. It's chilly outside. Does it get milder? And if so, by how much? We'll talk more about that in your Easter weekend forecast and your 7-day forecast in just minutes.